Hi, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. As always, it's really great to see you. We want to thank the great folks here at Catoctin Creek Distillery for inviting us to come to our video here in this great location this week.
Yes, it is so nice to be here. Special thanks goes out to Maria Figueroa for getting us in here in the first place.
Thank you, Maria. It's quite a special location.
And it smells so good.
Oh,
I won't lie.
It does indeed, right? Yeah.
So today is our market update for October 2024. There's a lot to update you on, so you'll want to stay tuned to the very end. We're going to tell you the numbers, the statistics like we always do, but then we're going to give you our advice that we're giving our clients, whether they're trying to buy a home or sell their home.
Yeah, a lot is happening. And, as we go into the fall market, we're starting to see, as kind of predicted, certainly an escalation, if you will. There's new energy in the marketplace. And we've got some good statistics, I think, to share with you this week. So let's go ahead and get started. The median sold price in September was $675,000.
And this is down 1.7% from last year, but it's actually up almost 9% from it's down 1.7 from last month, but it's actually up almost 9% from last year, which is a great return on investment.
Yeah, that's good news. The number of homes sold in September was 2,138.
And this is down 15% from last month, and it's actually up 5.6% from last year.
Well, the average number of days that a property stays on the market, of course, this is from the time that it goes active on the marketplace until it goes under contract in September, was just 20 days.
Yes, and this is actually up 3%, up 3 days from the previous month, and also three days from the previous year, which also kind of explains why the closed sales are down. It's just taking a little longer for homes to go under contract.
Just a little bit more. And then the number of homes for sale at the end of September was 3,180.
And this was good news because it's 2.5% more than it was last month and a whopping 11% more than last year, which is, again, inventory is improving. And that's really good news for us.
Yeah, and we've talked about the inventory, of course, over and over again. And it's very important in the marketplace. I mean, we stress this over and over again, that the inventory levels drive the marketplace. I mean, certainly interest rates are a big part of that as we see the affordability index and bringing buyers into it. But the buyers have to have something to see. Even though the interest rates have come down, buyers have to have something to choose from in order to keep this thing going. It's kind of the fuel for the motor, if you will. Yeah, and a lot's been going on since we saw you last week. There was a CPI report release on Thursday, and that news, while it was a little higher than predicted, was still unbelievable, getting closer and closer to that magic 2% interest rate. So it came in at 2.4%. There's going to be also another big number that we're going to be looking for, and that is the Fed report. It begins, they meet on the 6th and the 7th of November. So they'll do a press conference on the 7th, and the Fed Chair Jerome Powell will either announce our interest rate's going to stay the same. That's the federal funds rate, of course. Will they stay the same? Will they come down, or will they go up? A lot of prediction is that they're going to use this next meeting, this next announcement on the 7th, to actually lower rates again. There are a couple of indicators that kind of maybe stalled interest rates in the last probably 2 or 3 weeks. There was a jobs report that came out that unemployment had gone up. And then secondarily, there was the 10-year Treasury note. They also saw that had risen as well. Both of those indicators kind of stalled mortgage interest rates from coming down, and they have stayed right there in that 6.5 range. You said this morning, they're closer to like about 6.6, right?
So what happened is just before the Federal Reserve made that announcement, we were actually 5.8, 5.9% in mortgage interest rates after the announcement, and this morning we're at 6.6%.
Wow.
So that's quite a jump, and everybody was anticipating a nosedive of interest rates. It will take a little bit more time, is what everyone is saying.
Yeah, but I think the impact on the marketplace has still been very positive. We're doing open houses during the weekends, and we're seeing actually the numbers they're kind of creeping a little bit, but they're steadily going up. More and more discussion about what's happening what kind of energy are we seeing? People are making offers. So I think all in all, we've started a good fall market.
Yes.
We hope that this energy will continue. Hopefully the reports that are coming out will be positive. So we'll start to see that interest rates kind of edge on down a little further.
Yeah, for sure. We're seeing more activity. The smart buyers are going out now because they know that once those mortgage interest rates start diving, a lot more buyers start entering
A lot
the
more
market.
competition, right?
A lot more competition for the buyers, which is good news for the sellers because they then have people competing on their home. But again, that drives the prices up. So even if you're getting a 5%, 5.5 interest rate, but the price is higher because you're competing with multiple offers, the trade-off is not always there. So doing your homework and getting out there early if you're a home buyer is smart. If you're a home seller, we're talking about condition and pricing, which is what we always talk about.
And get your house on the market, right?
Get it on the market because you know what? Fall is setting in, the holidays set in, which tend traditionally to slow down things a little bit, as well as this is the year of a presidential election. So all those factors have to be taken into consideration.
Yeah, and it's interesting, you know, have been around for a little while and watch kind of that, again, the ups and downs of marketplaces. Just the conversations between the agents have increased. You know, the number of phone calls we receive about our listings, the number of calls that we're making out about other people's listings for our buyers, you can just feel that energy. There's definitely a different energy in this marketplace, certainly than we experienced probably in the last 6 to 9 months. So all things equal, I think we're still looking for a good market. This is probably next to spring. This is the second probably strongest market within our seasons. We talk a lot about seasonal type of marketplaces. So again, if you're interested in selling, time to get the house on the market. If you're a buyer, get out there before the rest of the buyers get out there. There's still a lot of opportunities with inventory starting to increase.
Yes.
Well, again, we want to thank the great folks here at Catoctin Creek Distillery for inviting us over and having an opportunity to share this special place with you. Come on down. They're right here on Main Street in downtown Purcellville. Very, very nice location. Your time is going to be well spent by dropping by.
Yes, so thanks again, and please remember to subscribe. We're getting close to that 16,000.
Yeah. Can you believe that? 16,000. Yeah.
Excited. So please help us out. We'd appreciate that.
All right. Until we see you next week. Bye.